Okay, so my camera cut off on me and I didn't even know it because I had a lot of other videos on my camera, so I didn't know this, but I only had like a couple minutes of recording. I had about like 5 minutes, so that's why my other video just randomly cut off. So I had been talking to a camera. I wasn't even recording. So at first when I looked, because I went to go check the time to make sure it hadn't passed like 10 minutes or anything. I didn't think it had, but I wanted to see how much longer I had. And I saw that it wasn't recording. And I thought that it didn't get any of that video. It actually got most of it. It got all of it, but like a couple seconds. Well, maybe 15 seconds. So that's good. So, yeah. Didn't miss much. Just saying how I was really thankful that they sent me those the earrings and the bracelet, because they never sent anything to my brothers. So yeah, I guess I could show you this if I can separate it. Okay, we made lots of friendship bracelets on choir tour. Like, I have 2 on. One of them came off already because I had a little puppy chewing on it. But I'm currently making another one. It's red, orange, and white. They're fire colors. Yeah, and I'm just making this one obviously for myself because it's fire colors and I have to represent. You know what? Sorry, I'm like, my brain is on 20 different tracks. Who was it that I was talking to the other night? Oh gosh, who was that? Was it Mango? I think it was. Talking about how I'm the gangsta superhero now. My colors are totally going to be like red and yellow and orange, and yeah. I still need a name, by the way. If you have a name for my superhero side of me, my gangster superhero side, then hit me up in the comment boxes, because I want to know, because I can't think of a good name. No, I can't think of a good name. So, yeah, so hit me up on that. I'm also making another one that's blue and green and white. That's just messing around. I have a really cool one downstairs, but it's taped to the table. Actually, no, it's not taped to the table. My mom moved it. Oh. Hope it didn't mess up the pattern. Because that'll really suck. Because then I'll have to, like, try to... Yeah, oh well. Oh, okay, I know what I want to talk about. Let me make sure I'm going to have time to do this. Oh, I have plenty of time. Okay, so, Monday night, went to Stone Mountain. Okay, you girls already know what happened because I told you, but I just... Oh, okay. Okay, so let me actually, like, tell you the story. I know, like I said, I already typed it up, so if you don't want to hear, then just, like, skip forward, and if the next time you skip forward and I'm still talking about him, then just keep skipping. But, so yeah, I went to Stone Mountain Monday night, and earlier in the day, I was thinking, I'd be like, oh, it'd be so cool, and, like, if he was there, because he, works there. He's a ranger, and, at least I thought he was done with that, but he still works there some. So, by the way, if he's watching this, I'm going to be really embarrassed. But oh well. Yeah, so I was thinking earlier in the day, I was like, oh, it'd be so cool if he still worked there, because then I could meet him, and because I've been trying to meet him for a year. Like, my friend Rachel and her mom have been wanting me to meet him for at least a year. And, partly I think it's, like, why every time, like, the opportunity comes up for us to meet, but then something happens and one of us can't come or something. I think the reason is because God wanted me to wait till I'm 18. I think is the reason. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I kind of think that's the little reasoning behind it. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. So I'm at Stone Mountain, and like I get there and I see like all the cop trucks and stuff, and I'm just like freaking out because I just have this feeling that he was going to be there. And I I mean, we pass the cars and like nothing happens or anything. So we get to, we're walking to the place on the lawn, and because we were trying to find the party, because we had no clue. All I knew about the party is that we were meeting at the lawn at 7. I mean, that's all I knew. So we found balloons, and so we start walking towards there. My friend Rachel comes and tackles me she like runs like half of the lawn and hugs me. And we walk over, and nothing really happens for a while. We just kind of all hang out and talk and fight. We had some interesting like water fights and stuff, but nothing happened. And then I go over to my mom because she wanted food, but I guess she was too lazy to get up. I don't know, but I got it for her, and I went over. So I went to give her food and drink and stuff, and she's like, by the way, she's like, I really don't want to say their last name. So my friend's mom, she's like, by the way, enter name here, called Lee and stuff and said that we're at the laser show, and she said, and my mom was like, yeah, and they said that, that they might have to come up. So I kind of got excited because I was just like, hang on one second. Sorry, I just got this feeling that like my mom was standing outside my door listening to this. That was really weird feeling. Anyway, so I got excited, and I mean, so then I was kind of like on high alert. When she told me that, I was like wearing shorts and like a graphic tee. I had like no makeup. Well, I had like a teensy bit of makeup. Like, I looked okay, but like if I had known that there was a chance that he was going to be there, I probably would have done a little bit more. Just because that's how I am. Like, first time I meet a guy or something, I want to make a lasting impression. So, yeah, so I was kind of like, oh, of course he has to come tonight. Of course. Like, yeah, I got all teen girl, which I don't act like a lot, actually. Like, I'm not boy crazy. I think a lot of boys are, like, cute, and I notice them, like, at malls and stuff, but I'm not boy crazy. So, he kind of got me acting like that. And, so we're hanging out and stuff, and Rachel keeps like looking around, and I'm stopping her. I'm like, Rachel, just stop looking for him, and all this stuff. And it starts getting darker. It's about 8:39. It's just starting to get dark, and we're sitting there, and 2 more people come, and I knew who they were. And then Rachel and I had been talking about the possibility that he might come, and so our friend Amy heard, and so like the 2 new people come, and Rachel got up, and I thought she was going to like go hug Jessica and her boyfriend, which are the people that came. And then so I didn't think anything of it, and then Amy leans down to me because I was sitting down on the blanket and she was standing, so she leans down, she's like, is that the guy? And I look over at Casey. I'm just like, oh, the one that caused all the drama this year. And she just kind of looked at me confused, and I was like, wait, who are you talking about? And she's like, who are you talking about? And I was like, just like, never mind, just who are you talking about? And then she's like, the guy that Rachel and them wants you to meet. So like I jerk my head up, and I'm like looking around, and yeah, I see him standing there, and I freaked out. I so freaked out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then I was sitting, and my mom, if like I was sitting here, my mom was sitting behind me, like back, and she wasn't like sitting like right behind me. So I turn around to her. I'm like, Mom! So to get her attention, and then she looks at me. I'm like, and like she didn't understand me for a second. So finally, I was just like, Mom, he's here. And like she jerks up, and like her jaw drops because he's so total. He's really attractive in his pictures that I've seen. Yes, in person, he's like 20 times more gorgeous. Oh my gosh, so like her jaw drops, and I know I keep playing with my hair, but wow, her jaw drops, and like I go and sit back down because I don't want to seem like an excited teenager like I was. And let me check the time again. I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a part 3 because this is almost in, so I will be back to finish the story in a second.